What's up, guys? Welcome to the Anime Sensei channel. To start things off, I have an anime rap channel called Sensei Beats. I've posted some extremely cool anime raps there, and I'll continue to post more and more. You should check it out. Your support and feedback will be much appreciated. Secondly, there's my Discord server. The links to both the channel and the server will be down in the description box below.
So, before we begin, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet, and press that bell icon to stay updated of all the new content we're creating. And beware for the following spoilers. So guys, this video is sponsored by Skillshare, and I've got something great to share with you. Skillshare is an online learning community that provides a wide range of courses on basically everything you need. It can be design, photography, or even wellness courses. It's all on Skillshare. As a YouTube content creator, I knew I had to search up courses to improve my craft, and my search led me to Skillshare, a course titled YouTube Success, Script, Shoot, and Edit by Marquis Brownlee. The learning experience was great for me, and I was able to improve on the foundations I already had. You can see a bit of difference in how this video was edited from my other videos. I'll also recommend this course for a newbie, as it's tailored for all levels of learning and exploring. So, if you're in need of inspiration, you love learning new skills and exploring, or you just want to level up your current skills, then Skillshare is the right community for you. Let's get to the part you've been waiting for. The first 1,000 people to use the link or my code will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. 10. Jin no Guardian. One of the most iconic and most used methods of isekai, the pulled into a game method. This show is simply about a student in prestigious school for the rich, and guess what? He's dirt broke and works multiple jobs to pay for it. I mean, seriously, with all those, I wonder how the hell he finds time to even play games. Anywho, this guy finds himself drowning one day, saving his cat from a pool, only then to be saved by the beautiful Rei Riku, the daughter of a well-known game developer. Long story short, he falls hard for her, but also is falling for an e-girl in his game, which isn't a wise thing to do since she can easily be a guy or something. Luckily for him, both of them are the same person, and when their game shuts down, they try out a new one, given by Rei called Gravebuster. After Rei is kidnapped in the game, it's up to the MC to become the knight in shining armor and enter the game to rescue his lady in distress. Nine. Arata Kangatari. This anime is the perfect example of how you shouldn't be answering everyone yelling your name at the top of their lungs. Switching universes isn't that sweet now, is it, Arata? With a setting that was already absurd enough to make the fans mark it as one of the weirdest names in the anime universe, showing us a different face with the same name in a totally different setting was just going overboard in my opinion. Now in a situation that has both him and us completely bewildered, Arata Kangatari shows us how almost every other character can make it big in an isekai, since that's just what the genre has ended up becoming over the years. But at the same time, the switch is what got me super interested in the show, and with the Hayagami bringing some beautiful sights to the screen, the fights are something each and every one of us would be super looking forward to. Eight. Busao Renkin. Busao Renkin is a total package. There's lots of action and comedy, and this fantasy anime set in a school also has a lot of supernatural elements. What could go wrong? Kazuki Muto is the heroic high school student that died while trying to save a girl from a monster's attack. The mysterious girl named Tokiko Tsumura revived him and gave him an artificial heart. With this artificial heart comes superpowers, and Kazuki gets an insane power-up instantly as he joins the mysterious girl and others in the fight against the monsters known as homunculi. The anime is animated by Studio Zebic. It consists of 26 episodes and aired in 2006. This is a great watch for lovers of high school supernatural stories. 7. Seisen Cerberus. A weak, helpless child that lost his parents in the Great Tragedy is rescued and tutored by a great swordsman on the art of wielding a blade. Years pass by with a lot of tears, blood, and sweat spent on training. Hiro is now grown up and prepared to take on his revenge. The story of his revenge stems from the Great Tragedy, and his revenge is solely aimed at the Great Calamity Dragon, Degenzord, the one responsible for making him an orphan. After years of honing his skills and becoming a beginner master himself, he sets off on a long due journey of revenge against the dragon. But will his skills be enough to defeat such a legendary calamity? 6. Noragami. We all know that he's a god without a shrine that prefers to do petty jobs for even less money. He's a weird god, to say the least. But one thing no one knew about Yato is that he is one hell of a skilled swordsman. Yeah, can you imagine it? This weird go-lucky deity that seems easygoing 90% of the time is actually a very powerful and proficient swordsman. When it comes to battles, he's a veteran and knows what he's doing. Five, Black Cat. Train Hartnett is the ruthless assassin known as the Black Cat. With no regard to life or anything in the world, he dispatches his enemies with complete prejudice and never fails a job, earning him his title and his place in the secret underground organization called Kronos. He used to be one of the numbers in that organization, donning the number 13 and wielding the custom-made gun by them named Hades, taking the name of the god of the underworld. This Black Cat is the emissary of bad luck, and if you're unlucky enough to meet him, then better say your prayers while you still have time to do so. That all changed after a fateful meeting, however. Four, Tales of Zestria, the X. This MC takes powerful to a whole different level. He could possibly be the only mortal to ever see a seraphim being said to have the blessings of the gods, granting them certain powers and abilities. But I digress. Sori is no joke either, especially when he uses the ability to fuse with his companions, granting him a new set of weapons, looks, and armor. And just to give you an example of how damn strong he is, Sori was able to slay a dragon, one-shotting it pretty easy if you ask me. And that is a feat that not even legendary heroes over the ages were able to do. So yeah, you got that for power scaling. Three, Casshern Sins. The anime takes place in the near future, when the world has become a wasteland and humanity is also just about done. The only people that remain are robots. They thought that they will live forever, but then a robot named Luna dies, or should I say rusts. Now the robots know that they will also eventually rust, but then a rumor begins that if they eat the one named Casshern, they will gain immortality. However, Casshern himself doesn't know a lot about his past or even his existence, but he's about to be hunted down by robots from all over the world who don't want to die. This is kind of a sad, slow-paced anime. I wouldn't recommend watching all 24 episodes in one sitting, but the plot is interesting, and this anime is one of its kind, so you shouldn't miss out on it either. Two, Utaware Rumono. A girl named Eruru finds an injured boy in the forest. He reeks of mysteriousness, but Eruru takes him to her home, and her grandfather even gives this boy a name, Hakuro. Now everyone in this village has ears and tails, except Hakuro, who has none of those. There's also some conflict going on, which can be detrimental to this village. Hakuro is more than willing to do whatever he can to protect the home he loves and the people he loves, despite not knowing anything about his past or even who he is. It is a very underrated anime, and the third season has also been announced. You should definitely give this one a watch. One, Mob Psycho 100. This anime is notorious for its cool animations made by Studio Bones, the one responsible right now for making Boku no Hero Academia 2. The show has amazing fights and out-of-this-world sequences with a lot of cool-looking characters, but the plainest character you'll ever see is Mob himself. He looks exactly like Saitama, but with hair XD. Some even started to make absurd theories that he's his son or something like that. He might seem emotionless concerning his looks, but when he's driven into the corner and his rage is let loose, well, to put it mildly, if you're in the same city as him, you're most probably dead. He's so powerful when he loses control over his powers, he levels complete cities in matters of seconds. This guy can't be underestimated and is the personification of the saying, "Don't judge a book by its cover." And with this, we conclude our video. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you liked the most on this list, and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya! If you got a problem to speak out, I'm a cowboy and let's be by
keep it on rewatch. Hunter, Hunter, I freak out. When I'm in my room, you should keep out. I'm a ghost in the shell, push through hell like gun grave. That's a story to tell if you